Angry Andy Reviews. Angry Andy. Angry Andy Reviews. Angry Andy Reviews. Angry Andy Reviews. Angry Andy Reviews. Don't make me destroy you.
Hello and welcome to Angry Andy Reviews, and today we're doing something a little bit different. I am watching the reveal trailer for Battlefield 6, as you can no doubt tell from what's on your screen. Now this franchise, this first-person shooter franchise, is one that is quite close to my heart, to be quite honest with you. I've been a big fan since going back to the original Bad Company game, through to Bad Company 2, and then we had Battlefield 3 and 4, which were just superb games, absolutely superb games. I absolutely loved those games. And then through to Battlefield 1, which I spent an immense amount of time with, absolutely immense amount of time with. I did a full charity gaming marathon, 24 hours long, and I just ended up playing Battlefield 1 the entire time. And I loved it. I thought it was great. Not without its issues, of course. And then in the years since, I didn't get on with Battlefield 5 at all. It just, I don't know. There were things they tried to do. They tried to, over polish what was already there, if you like, which, really bothered me. Just a screen adjustment there. And then we got to Battlefield 2042, and I just came away from that game very, very quickly. I think a lot of people did. Yes, I don't discount that they made a lot of improvements, a lot of changes, but the core identity just wasn't there at all. Like, when we think about Battlefield games, we're thinking about the big explosions, those battlefield moments, which is what they were pressing years ago. With Battlefield 4 and then Battlefield 1. Those battlefield moments, those moments where you go, fucking hell, Jesus Christ, it's happening and you're there involved. Only in Battlefield, I think, is one of the points when they were doing Vines or whatever it was, and you could see random clips of just absolute carnage unfolding. That's pinnacle Battlefield. It's peak Battlefield. And 2042 just was released with just a mess. A battlefield moment is not a hovercraft going up the side of a building vertically. Like, the physics were all wrong. It just didn't make any sense. The shift to almost hero shooter mechanics just didn't work. It didn't feel right. It needs to be boots on the ground warfare of the most epic proportions, which is what we had in Battlefield 3 and 4 and 1. Though you create the carnage and the brilliance in the most simplistic of environments. You don't have to have, hovercrafts and fucking being able to go up the sides of buildings. Vehicular warfare is key, but at the same time, it's you've got to balance it, and that game wasn't balanced at all. 2042 was just not balanced whatsoever. So I think it's important to get back to the basics, and I hope this game does, because for the last few years I've just been solely reliant on Call of Duty, really, and that's kind of wearing thin, very much wearing thin for me. And I need something else, need something better, need something that's got a bit of hope for it, a bit of hope for the future. And hopefully this game is, I'm not putting all my eggs in the basket, so to speak, but Call of Duty, like I said, has worn thin. They're no longer focused. We've got some audio. Are we kicking in already? No, there we go. 3-minute countdown. So, Call of Duty, going back to that one, we've got 3 minutes to wait. It's always been, I think, especially recently, they're less focused on improving the core mechanics, improving, the deficiencies within that game, whether it be, the cheaters, which they're trying to do. I think they're trying to do, aren't they? They're trying to fix it, but are they actually trying, or are they just saying they are because it's what we all want to hear? And they seem to be more focused on just putting through skin after skin after fucking skin. And there's people out there, and I'm going to be a bit hypocritical, there are people out there that will lap all that shit up and will buy skins left, right and centre. Fine, fair enough. If that's what you want to do with your money, who am I to criticise? I did it. I bought the Ash skin from The Evil Dead, and I bought John McClane's skin when they did that a few years ago. And that really is about it, really, I think. But when you look at it, it's every other week, or every week even, there's a new skin to buy, there's this to buy. Pay for the battle pass, pay for Black Cell. Fuck off, Black Cell. It's rubbish. It's wank. It's all about gaining that money in the immediacy. Call of Duty has become what FIFA was towards the end of that fucking decline, with Ultimate Team and all this bollocks before it was found out. You know, they're just on about, all they're interested in is gaining money in that short term without fixing the core problems. Like I said, to be fair to Battlefield 2042, it did that, but by the time that had happened, unfortunately I was completely checked out and I couldn't get back into it. I did try, I re-downloaded it, I did try. But everything they're saying about Battlefield 6 at the minute, everything we've seen, the pre-alpha footage, you know, the released closed beta footage, which people broke their non-disclosure agreements to release, seems to be pointing in the right track. And I have to hope that we're going to get something that takes us back to Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, but then improves those game mechanics and shows us, you know, what the game can be. I don't know whether we're going to see much of that in this reveal trailer, because I don't know what this trailer is, basically. It could just be a teaser for the actual game. It could be showing us some gameplay footage. I hope it does. I hope it shows us what we're in for. But I guess we'll have to see in literally 20 seconds from now. So I'm going to shut up for the interim and see what comes of it. I'll talk right through it, I suppose, but let's see what we get. And here we go. Less than 10 seconds to go. It's the reveal trailer for Battlefield 6. And I am holding my breath right now. Come on, let's see what you got. Game engine footage, not actual gameplay.
My fellow citizens, today represents a dark day in our history. With this monster represents attack. No country is safe from their monster.
Okay, so yeah, boots on the ground, soldiers warfare. There's a Battlefield moment for you.
For the Pax Armada mercenaries who are watching. I have a message.
Oh yeah, look, looks like we're getting a big focus on soldiers. There's no skins there. Good. Don't want fucking skins. Give us soldiers. Myriad of weapons, vehicles. Yeah, cool. I said, there's no gameplay here at all. This is all cinematic. Lush environments. Big destruction. Ah, there we go. Environmental destruction as well. Busting of dams. Mega building destruction. Sea warfare. I mean, yeah, alright. Looks like it's going across the entire world. There we go. Massive environmental destruction. What we had in Battlefield 4 to change the game. Yep, huge building collapses. Multiplayer reveal July 31st. So there we go, we're going to get the multiplayer reveal then. That was that. Alright, fine, fair enough. There we go. That is that. Nothing further going to be coming up from that, is there? No. Alright, so... yeah, well, I guess we saw that, didn't we? I'll expand myself very slightly. So, we saw there, it's literally just a cinematic, really. Fine, fair enough, I'll take it. I'll take the cinematic. I think the game's shown us, that cinematic there has shown us what we're hopefully going to get, hasn't it? Massive destruction, boots on the ground, soldier warfare. It's not going to have, God, my camera keeps messing up. It's not going to have, for the moment, skins. Look, there's a few characters there, but is that going to be from the campaign? More than likely, I would say yes. And here we go. It's literally just, you want destruction, you get into destruction. You want boots on the ground, you get boots on the ground. You want tanks, you want planes, you want sea warfare, you're getting it. How much of that is through on the trailer? We'll have to see what happens on 31st of July with the gameplay reveal. For the multiplayer, which again is interesting. We'll have to see what comes up with that. But there you go. It's just a bog standard cinematic reveal trailer, which I thought it might be. Like I said, I didn't know what we were going to get with this reveal trailer, but it's literally them going, is this what you want? And I think, yes, we do. That's what we want. But like I said, have to be cautious. We don't know what we're going to get in terms of gameplay, and we'll see that. 31st is literally this time next week. So I'm guessing this time next week we'll get another big, much larger reveal of everything that's going on. So I'm looking forward to that, and we will see what happens then, won't we? So I will simply end this video there. Let me know what your thoughts were on the Battlefield 6 reveal trailer. Didn't show very much, like I said, but it showed us a lot in terms of the wide scope, worldwide battles that are taking place, the environmental damage, which looks like it's going to be humongous. There's a dam that gets breached in that trailer, and hopefully that takes us back to what we had when calamities actually impacted on how the maps played out for the remainder of the game. They didn't happen all the time in games, but when they did happen, it impacted what happened, with being able to progress forward in the map or being able to defend, created choke points, removed choke points. So, we'll have to see how that impacts upon with the multiplayer trailer, but we'll check back in probably this time next week, all being well. If I can't do it live, then I'll certainly do a post-live reaction, and then we'll see what happens there. But thank you very much for checking out this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, leave a comment in the bottom below. What did you think about that reveal trailer? What are your hopes? What are your fears for Battlefield? Do you harken back to the days of yore with Battlefield like I do? Let me know your thoughts. Are you tired of Call of Duty? Are you looking for something new and for something fresh? If so, let me know. Are you going to be checking this game out when it releases? I certainly will be. I'm not saying I'm pre-ordering. I don't really pre-order much now, to be fair at all. So we'll see what goes on. We'll see what happens, and then we'll go from there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.